Let's get an early look at what we can expect at the Open. Cameron Peacock joins us from IG Markets in Melbourne now. Cameron, great to see you there. What's IG's call for the Oz Market Open?
Yeah, good morning, Bridie. Look, after gains of 0.5% yesterday, where we closed at 42.69, we're looking at giving that back again today, falling about 0.5% to unwind around that 42.28 level. Now, overnight we had the DAX trading relatively flat. We had the FTSE and the CAC down about 1%. We had modest losses across most of the major US indices last night. The Dow, the S&P and the Nasdaq all down between sort of 0.2 and 0.5%. There seems to be a real sense that investors are adopting that wait-and-see approach ahead of tonight's FOMC meeting and tomorrow's ECB decision. Now, you know, there is a lot of hope that the the Fed tonight will announce fresh policy initiatives, possibly more quantitative easing, although the consensus seems to be that they will wait until that mid-September meeting, by which time they will have two more fresh reads on the US employment picture, which is what they have linked further stimulus to. But, you know, I think people are still hoping that, you know, we could see something tonight. Then you've got the ECB, obviously. Mario Draghi, as we know, raised the bar last week by announcing that the ECB would do everything in its power to save the euro, suggesting that part of the ECB's mandate was to address some of the disparity between borrowing costs between these EU member nations, and that's certainly raised the bar ahead of that meeting today. So, you know, apparently his comments have raised the eyebrows of some other ECB members. They're not on board with reinitiating a bond purchase program, as many are expecting tonight. So we are going to have to wait and see. But certainly investors really wanting to you know, adopt a very cautious approach heading into those meetings. So, you know, today we are calling the market down about 20 points. We did have a flattish US dollar overnight. We had metals off a little bit, base metals a little bit soft. We had crude oil prices down about 2%. Under $88 a barrel. We've got BHP's ADR suggesting the local stock will open down more than 1%. We had the US materials sector down 0.6%, the energy sector down 1%. So I think those materials and energy sectors will probably pace our losses earlier this morning. But, you know, things could turn around. At 11 o'clock we do have the crucial official Chinese PMI manufacturing data. Now, the expectation heading into the read is for a reading of 50.4, up slightly from 50.2 last month, but, you know, depending on whether that number's better or worse than that expected number, could really drive sentiment heading into the back end of the day. But you know, looking like opening a little bit weaker, but you know, that manufacturing data could change things.
Yeah, it's going to be crucial. Cameron, thank you so much.
Thanks, Bridie.